but I'm gonna do it early. My name is King Gates, right? First, I'm gonna introduce who I am, and what I stand for and what I'm trying to, do right now. I'm a revolutionary leader. I have a revolutionary organization, which I'm the president and the chairman of, which is called Black World Family Movement. I'm currently chasing and pursuing my law degree. I did a total of 7 years in prison. I have evolved, grew, and developed myself into a community organizer, and just a spiritual leader, and so I want to take accountability for me attempting to defend him, my previous self, and almost losing and forgetting who I am in this current moment, right? And all of the spiritual work that I have done to reach the level that I'm at now, and the physical, financial, and mental discipline, right? Maybe I'll play this. I'll play this. Can y'all hear it? Watch the world turn my heart cold. It was freezing. Play the first one. I swear saw some unheard of shit. Get it, my whole world. You sent me on my first baby, my first time was back and forth in my first kitchen. Rapping at lunchtime, just me, you and KB. Murder in sixth grade. This Young Pharaoh word. I ain't saying too much. Young Pharaoh, King Ace. Nigga, this was definitely big bros on the same path. Spitting on the same time, cop dudes at the same time. Pop tools at the same time, and fuck who on the outside ever looking in. Shit, my mom's with him. She doubted that nigga. Let the world take her from me. I know that you was in pain tonight. The world almost took me from you. Yeah, you taught me how to see the world by all that's not visual. If I got it, then you got it. We need off residuals. Look at life now and what we're pursuing. Yeah, we doing everything we talked about, and I still can't let it go, bro. I wish I would have been there. But he just wouldn't let him go. It has been received in me when everybody, nigga, you been snaking. I watched the real turn his heart cold. Yeah. I swear saw some unheard of shit. I can't wait to be on person with Herb and Mix. Loyalty and respect is the key to success. Redeem money, pistol me, that's why I love him to death. Yeah, bro, we stuck it to death. And if I die in this life, just know I love you to death. The whole town watch us. Midtown, yeah, we gon' prosper. Ace and P, we all we got, my nigga, I got it. Watch the world turn my heart cold. It was free. Okay. Yeah, so that video, that was a recording of a song that me and Young Pharaoh made called I Got Us, and we was basically sharing our life experiences, things that we done been through with each other. Cause this guy was my right hand man. He was my best friend. So, I feel like me and this kid, we shared a certain level of loyalty and respect. So I want to take accountability for me actually going to the internet and attempting to smear his name. Although if you listen to that verse right there, as he's praising me and telling me I taught him X, Y, and Z, my mom took him in, and I was his big bro and all this stuff. I taught him how to do this. When these bitches were snaking and deceiving him, I had his back, and that's the real shit. He went on NoJumper and smeared my name, and I'm not clear. I don't got to clear nothing up. Only thing that I want to really address is I want to apologize for me getting outside of my character, and I'm going to continue to stay real. I had a few different platforms when I was moving off of emotion, when I first heard the interview, that I was going to go on and, I was going to go back and forth. But I realized I'm not going to be on the internet arguing.
and going back and forth. I'm not doing that. So I do it on my little page. People see it, they see it. I just want to explain and clear up, the confusion for my followers and my supporters. I'm going to continue to be doing the work that I'm doing in the community. I've been organizing and doing this for about 5 years straight now, since I've been released from prison. I was released from prison a few years ago, and I've been organizing in the community. But I want to say this, that regardless of what Young Pharaoh said about me in that video, we had love, loyalty, and respect, and I still have that. I don't know what bro might be going through. I don't have no issue with him. A lot of the things he said in that interview was definitely cap. He was capping his ass off, especially to insinuate me as might have set him up. Like, just to insinuate some shit like that is cap. And, I noticed that a lot of people close to me was debating about the truth, about certain things that he said. Man, the nigga was capping in the shit, period. But that's my brother. I won't fuck with him again, but I don't want to see nothing but the best for that man. I hope that he continues to prosper. I hope that he can, get healed from whatever mental issues he's going through at this moment, and I'm not about to get back on the internet and we're not, my city and all of his trolls would love to see us go back and forth for me to tear him down and him. I'm not doing that. It's too much history. We done been through too many trials and tribulations together, and I have that respect for him. I'm not going to get on here and smear me. That was my real friend. He was a loyal friend. He always had my back, vice versa. I always had his back, so he may be in his feelings at this moment, but if he wasn't in his feelings, like I played that, when he wasn't in his feelings, when I played that song, that's how that man really feel about me. Whatever going on right now, that's between him and what he got going on. We don't have an issue. I don't have no issue with that, man. And I'm not gonna get on here and argue back and forth like bitches. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna continue to do the work that I'm doing in the community. I've been in a very evil spirit lately, because I ain't been meditating since I seen that video. I allowed that video to take me somewhere I never even want to be. So I'm gonna get back on my spiritual work, focusing on healing myself. I'm not doing no interviews. I'm not about to get on here and slander you, man. That was a true friend. It was plenty different instances that I had to learn from, that I had to grow and evolve from. Yeah, I made a lot of mistakes. Of course. We was 17, talking about time, we was 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I made mistakes last year that I'm not going to make this year. Ain't nobody perfect. He made a lot of mistakes, but it's not for the internet. I'm not about to be on here talking about personal experiences that me and this man done went through. That's whole shit. And that's part of evolving. His issue with me is that he hasn't spoken to me within 4 or 5 years. So he's disrespecting me because he has me stuck on this ache that he remember from 2011 or 2017, 2020. And I realized that a person, when you don't keep a mental update on the person, you could disrespect them and not, really see the growth and evolution that they have made, right? And I will say that, it was times where bruh was way more advanced and evolved than me when he was on his righteous path, right? And I was staying away from him because I was still in the streets and I was still engaging and doing street things and I couldn't get it right. And he was attempting to support me. So I'm not even going to say he didn't try to support when he did have a platform. It was plenty of times where that nigga did attempt to support me and he was trying to do the right thing and I was stuck in the streets, right? So that's what I will say, that I have to take accountability for the things that I did. I made a lot of mistakes when I did have doors that was open for me, and I'm learning from them. I did a lot of things in the streets in my life, period, that I got to live with. I have to take accountability for all my actions, and I do. I don't blame nothing that I did at the foot of no other person. You know, I take accountability for all my actions, and it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Ain't nobody put ain't nobody put a gun in your hand. Ain't nobody put the idea for me to jump off the porch. You know, once you are in the streets and you select or you get involved in a particular lifestyle, you know what that shit come with. I just don't like that aspect when a person refuses to take accountability for their actions. When you say that a person forced you or you were doing it, no, just say that this was the life you chose. You know what come with this shit, and that's what came with it. Shit. That's what came with it. You know, we got to stop blaming our horrible decisions on the influence of other people. Even though peer pressure is a motherfucker, but you had a choice. You made a conscious decision. Rather, it was him, you know, seeing how everybody knew my name and wanted to be around me, and he made a decision that he wanted to be involved. He wanted to be known like that. Whatever the case may be, you know, we all made a conscious decision, and we need to stand on that, right? But yeah, I just wanted to do this to clear it up that I'm going to continue to do the work. If you look at all of this man videos, you know, his case, he did plenty of videos on his case. On that case, you know, when he caught that case, when he originally did the case, his appeal. I gotta clear that part up. That's nonsense, right? That never ever happened. And because I was talking to somebody, they were saying maybe a motherfucker took too long. And I'm like, it never happened like that. Period. I was the person that built this man out of jail. I was the only person at your court case. Even though I spent my last money, and I knew that you was gonna get locked up because you was on probation. When you went back to probation, so that's nonsense, man. Shit happens in the streets, and that's just how it is. I just got to clear that up. All you got to do is go look at that man appeal, all his appeal record. He say he spent $20,000 on the appeal lawyer. Look at his original videos when he was talking about this case. He ain't never ever say no shit like that. So I just don't like when people be capping like that. Like, stop the cap. Yeah, so that's just what I really want to clear that up. That's bullshit. But besides that, I'm not doing no interviews. I'm not about to get online and go back and forth with the man like bitches. It's too much history, and I live on. I'm just real. Period. Like, I'm not about to be getting on the internet exposing a person that I once had loyalty and respect for business because he went astray. That's like if a nigga snitch on me, I'm about to start snitching on him. It don't work like that. That's not part of being real. When a motherfucker real, it's hard to be real. Too many people not real. So real don't work like that. When a motherfucker get on and slander your name, and you don't just go back and forth. That's just hoes. That's what hoes do. And I'm not doing that. So just to clear this up, I'm gonna continue to do what I do. Continue to make my money. Continue to chase my degrees. Continue to have the impact that I have. Continue to be the great one. I'm the motherfucking great one. King Gates. 402, BRF, whatever version of me. I'm still always going to be the great one. And that's what it is. All power to the people. I love y'all. Love and light. And I ask everybody to continue to support the movement, you know. Continue to be positive, productive, and be truthful. We got to work on being truthful. And I think the biggest lesson I would say of me doing this live and evolving where I'm at is self-accountability. Self-accountability. You know, a lot of time we don't like to take accountability for our actions. We don't like to take accountability for our problems that we cause on ourselves. We make horrible decisions. You know, it's much easier for you to brush something off on the next man as opposed to taking accountability for your actions now, right? And we see that all the time. People do that all the time because we'd rather blame it on something else than take accountability for our actions. And I'm not doing that. I'm taking accountability and I'm moving forward.